Okay, let me turn down the music a bit. So, I technically don't have to use one of these scales. Two of them are definitely required, one makes it safer, and all three are really good scales to use, so. Remember a move. And Big Dog here is gonna remember Encore. Over me first. Barry Bonds. We're gonna maximize his speed. It's gonna go from 1 speed to 31 speed. And then this is the one that we're gonna maximize to be safer. Whoops, let's remember a move. I think maximize IP. And we're gonna maximize Primarina special attack. There we go. And then we need to teach dual wing beat. Talonflame, and we're gonna get rid of Flare Blitz. I have good fire types, so I don't need Flare Blitz on this guy. Aggron held item doesn't super matter. I guess we go Aggronite in case something weird happens. Is probably the play here, right? You are Citrus Berry, you are Aspire Berry. You are Citrus Berry. You don't really need an item. Because you should show kill to regular Blastoise without an item. But I'm just gonna give this just for my fucking sanity here. And then you want a Pixie Plate. Doesn't matter, Citrus, Aspire, Citrus, Silk Scarf, Pixie Plate. Now we're gonna pre-status. We're gonna pre-burn Ursaluna. We're gonna pre-freeze Hawlucha. And do absolutely no pre-damaging. I don't want to spoil too much about this line, but it's something. Come here, Pixie Plate. Okay, I'm just gonna export my team to the calc real quick. There we go. Okay. Repel is active. Dual Wing Beat. Encore. Thunderbolt and a Citrus Berry. Way rough. Rain Kiss Moonblast, okay. How much PP this fire punch have? 15, okay, that's plenty. Okay. Music off. Let's lock in. Okay, so we're leading Aggron here so that we get close combat instead of fake out. Mian Xiao's gonna see close combat fast kill into Aggron. So we're gonna swap into Talonflame on that close combat. And Talonflame will fast kill -1 Mian Xiao with dual wing beat through Focus Sash. It's a big roll. Doesn't matter. So my Talonflame underspeeds this Tornadus by 1, which means Tornadus is going to come in with a fast kill here. Only acrobatics. And we can go back to Aggron. Okay. Into Aggron, this is always Grass Knot. And we can go to Pre-Frozen, Unburdened Aspearberry Halucha with Encore. We're going to want to Encore this into Grass Knot. Turn 1 of Encore. Now, Acro Crit can kill this guy. We don't really want to lower our defenses with CC. So we are going to dual Wing Beat. We need to chip this guy just a little bit. Okay, Encore ended. We're going to Encore this guy back into Grass Knot. And then we go Magnezone. What's nice about killing this guy with Magnezone from Encored Grass Knot is this is always Fire Punch from Dragonite. If it crits once, if it double crits, we're fine because of Citrus Berry, and we kill with Thunderbolt. So we're going to get Grass Knot here. Perfect. And at 108, max roll Aqua Tail is 89. Fire Punch 148. This is always fast kill Fire Punch. Nihilego Meteor Beam is 72. So this is always Fire Punch from Dragonite. Okay. And on Fire Punch from Dragonite, we can go Talonflame. Talonflame is never dead to crit here. It had a Citrus Berry, so even if it got crit by Mienshao, it would heal out of Fire Punch crit range. And this is why we got rid of Flare Blitz over Roost, because we're going to want to Roost up a little bit here on this Fire Punch. Deals a good chunk of damage. Okay, so max roll Fire Punch crit is 76. So we're going to dual Wing Beat here for a little bit of chip. Nice, okay, perfect. And then we're going to Roost up. That doesn't affect anything. That just makes this nicer. Perfect, okay. And now we Tailwind. Turn 1 a Tailwind. And now on turn 2 of Tailwind, we are going to switch into pre-burned Guts Ursaluna that we scaled speed on. Pre-burned Guts Ursaluna here will show a fast kill to Nihilego, Lantern, and Blastoise. And it will outspeed this Dragonite. We always live crit Fire Punch, even if we didn't burn the Dragonite with Flame Body. That's turn 2 of Tailwind. This is turn 3 of Tailwind. We will kill with Play Rough. So since we now show fast kill to everything in the back, this is Nihilego because it's going to go in team order. And we will fast kill Nihilego with high horsepower. Tailwind is gone. We still outspeed Lantern. This is another reason I needed the speed scale. I needed it to outspeed Nihilego in Tailwind, and I needed to outspeed Lantern later. This is Blastoise. It is always Surf. This regular Blastoise sees a kill here with Surf. It is not. Ooh. No, it can't Shell Smash, though. It cannot Shell Smash because I show a kill on it. This is always Surf. We're good. I was about to say maybe getting Burn, maybe Flame Bodying Dragonite was bad, but I show a slow kill here, so it can't Shell Smash. This is always Surf into Prim with Pixie Plate. And the reason that we scaled special attack on Prim is to make this safer. So if we switch in on Crit Surf, it Shell Smashes, we Draining Kiss, Min Roll, and then it crits Surf again at +2. After the Draining Kiss, we always live the second Surf, and we'll kill with Moonblast. So it's going to Shell Smash. This wasn't guaranteed to Shell Smash, which is why I did not Encore, because if I Encore it into Surf, it could get a little weird. Perfect. Now I always live Crit Surf from +2 Blastoise, and Moonblast always kills. Perfect. Now at this HP, this is always Thunderbolt from Lantern. And we can go into our pre-burned Guts Ursaluna on what is always Thunderbolt. And we outspeed and we kill with high horsepower. GG. Riskless Shelly. Where's the F? I don't know my alphabet, I guess. There we go. Riskless Shelly. Yeah, I was looking at a lot, like, the Nihilego is a problem, because my Claydol is minus speed, and I kept Earth Power over Earthquake, so I'll show you. So, because what I could do is I could send my Claydol in on Meteor Beam, and then I slow Rapid Spin the next turn, in case it, rocks, right? But I'm minus speed, so at +1 I actually don't outspeed this guy. If I was neutral, I still wouldn't, unless I was like 31 speed or whatever, like really high speed. But I also did have Earth Power over Earthquake. If I had Earthquake, whatever, right? But Claydol also doesn't resist Nihilego's moves enough to like live to get 2 rapid spins off. And rocks going up is really bad. And just complicates things. Because originally I was looking for lines where I could force Blastoise into Shell Smash, and then encore it with Hawlucha, Unburden Hawlucha into Shell Smash. But, like, in order to do that, you basically need to do, like, the first 5 Mons of Shelly with 4 Mons, which is not easy. So then at first it was like, okay, I can lock Tornadus into Grass Knot, and then, like, set up a Tailwind or whatever. But you, like, run out of turns. Because what happens is if I go, like, you know, pre-burned Guts on Dragonite that has multi-scale up, you can show a kill with Nevermelt Ice Punch. Facade will not show a kill, even with Silk Scarf, but you can show a kill, but you also then just show a kill on everything. And then Dragonite comes out, and it's like Outrage Aqua Tail. And then it gets weird because Prim is how I'm going to be dealing with Mega Blastoise, and I can't really like double up Prim here very easily. And if I get Switch AI'd, all of a sudden, like Nihilego just comes out, not Nihilego, excuse me. If I get Switch AI'd, then all of a sudden like Lantern just comes out. It's just weird. Because you know, Dragonite's still alive and. So then the next idea was I killed Tornadus with Hamilton, or even like Talonflame, right? So like I encore this into Grass Knot, kill Tornadus with Talonflame, right? And then Nihilego Slow Kill comes out, and I Tailwind while it kills me, and that saves me an entire tempo on Tailwind. So then like Bear can like frag here, frag here, frag here, and then it's Blastoise, but Bear just doesn't see this kill. So like, the key was figuring out that if I lock Tornadus into Grass Knot, so that Magnezone can kill it, I'm always getting Fire Punch from Dragonite. Because if I'm getting Fire Punch from Dragonite, Talonflame can set up Tailwind to bring in Ursaluna and chain those two together, and chain Nihilego with a fast kill. Because my box just doesn't have... Because the other thought for Nihilego was to just send in Claydol and just spin until it dies, basically. Until Claydol dies, excuse me. And then go into something else, but then it's like, well, now that I'm in my something else, like, what's my other thing? It can't really be Hawlucha, because I want to use it to, like, unburden on Blastoise or whatever, right? And then, like, CC also, like, even if I go, like, Black Belt, for example, right? Like, CC, there's no guarantee I'm going to get enough spins off where this CC is guaranteed to kill. And, like, I could go Ape, I guess, right? With, like, Fake Out and Black Belt. But then, like, I'm just getting random move Dragonite because these two guys will just outspeed everyone. And random move Dragonite sucks. So, like, there was just nothing good to deal with Nihilego other than, like, chain it by showing fast kill to everything with Ursaluna in Tailwind. And stuff like that is why I think the speed scale on Ursaluna actually might be pretty good. I was looking at Tabitha and in Magma Hideout, and I have a potential Tabitha line where I sack Talonflame on the turn it Tailwinds, and Ursaluna just fast kills 3 Pokemon in a row. And that would only work if I scale speed. So like I think there's value in the speed scale with like Unburden, Hawlucha, and Tailwind and stuff. So I'm not too upset about that scale. Scaling Prim special attack is like you're probably gonna do that eventually anyway if the run makes it to E4, right? Unless you lose your Prim somewhere. So like that's a pretty high value scale. And then like scaling Encore on a Hawlucha that is adamant with Unburden is like literally not using a scale at all, essentially. Like that is insanely high value. So like yes, it was an expensive Shelly, but like it's 3 scales that you're not upset to like use necessarily. I think the only one you're maybe a little sad about is the Ursaluna speed, but I was going from 1 to 31, which is like quite a big jump. If the Ursaluna speed scale was to go from like 25 to like 31, that would feel pretty bad. But from 1 to 31, pretty high value scale, in my opinion, so. Yeah, I had a lot of really good guys for this fight. I just didn't have a Nihilego guy. Like, Excadrill can really fuck up Nihilego. It's just like the perfect counter to that thing. And if you like don't have that, other options are you like KO him on in a way that baits in like Nihilego on Sludge Wave. Because what happens is if it comes in, if it sees fast kill Sludge Wave, you can like switch in like a Steel type. And then it's never gonna Rocks. Because if it's turn 2 and it has a power herb, it's guaranteed to Meteor Beam over Rocks since it hasn't Meteor Beamed yet. And you can kill it. So you can switch in a Steel type on the Sludge Wave, it's going to Meteor Beam, you can kill it, and Rocks don't go up. The problem is my mons that bait Sludge Wave are Primarina, which again is kind of my only realistic Mega Blastoise answer. Because this Nihilego is going to take like a lot of positioning, right? So like I can't just like form on these 5 guys and then like send something in that baits guaranteed Shell Smash for like Hawlucha to Encore on it, right? With like a free slept guy. So like it's like Prim, Maractus, Electrode, but like look at how like if I take any damage on Electrode, this could just be Meteor Beam anyway. Right, so it like you're risking crits if you want to just like Draining Kiss Mienshao here, right? Like if you want to do some like Draining Kiss Mienshao stuff, you're possibly risking crits because like, you know, if this one crits and you're like have a Citrus Berry, for example, you like eat your Citrus Berry and then you Draining Kiss back up to full. And then, like, if the next one crits, all of a sudden, you know, you're at 30%, and this could just be Meteor Beam anyway. Like, you're just risking crits if you want to lead Prim here to get, like, Sludge Wave. So, yeah. My box is goated, but it definitely had a really hard time with that Nihilego, but a lot of options to help me deal with it. I looked at a lot of different things, and maybe there's an easier line that was like a lot less technical, but like I'm really happy with what I came up with. I think it was a really good line. I don't know, maybe a run and bun goat has a super easy line that I missed, but it worked. I've looked at Bridge Rival a little bit. Exactly. Like, Excadrill is just such a hard Nihilego check that, like, without it, unless you have something, like, because I was also pretty hamstrung on the Mega Blastoise here, right? Like, you could maybe do a risky Mega Blastoise where, like, you swap in Prim that's already done something in the fight, and you, like, hope it Shell Smashes, because turn 1, like, so I swap in Prim, it's like 90% to Shell Smash. So, like, I could just Encore turn 1, right? It's like slow Encore. But, if I am getting Crit a bunch from Surfs, right? If it's just like Encored into Surf and I get like Crit a bunch, like I guess you could just like Draining Kiss it a bunch, but then like it's still dealing chip to you, right? Unless it min rolls and you like max roll all your Draining Kisses with like Pixie Plate, right? But then you've already also taken 2 Surfs. So all of a sudden, if these 2 Surfs like double crit you, we'll even say they double min roll crit you, right? You're at like 40%. And then all of a sudden you have to take another. We'll say the next one doesn't crit you. We'll say it min rolls you again though. All of a sudden you're at 20% and then you heal like 18% and you're at 40%. And then like it's just slowly chipping you down. And then all of a sudden the Encore ends and like you don't have a kill on it and it can just Shell Smash. I don't know. It probably works out for you, but it felt a lot safer to just scale special attack here. Because if you come in on Surf Crit and you take 72, and you get 127, right? You're at 127, and then say and then it Shell Smashes. Like you hit the Shell Smash here, right? And you Draining Kiss, you deal 70, and you heal 3/4 of that back. And you're at, what, 52 plus 127? You're at 179. And then max roll crit surf is 142. So like, even if you min roll your Draining Kiss, after taking a crit surf, you live +2 crit surf here. And Draining Kiss into Moonblast always kills with the special attack skill. So it just seemed safe, and it's a high value scale for later anyway. And now we get the easier Bridge Rival. Let's turn the music back on.